Hello everyone, and today is Friday. I'm going to be working with the little daylight I have left to build a fire pit and to hopefully get some outer walls done today. So I'm gonna time lapse re-raking this entire area, and yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna be doing for today. And nothing much besides that. So I got it all cleared out. Well, most of it. I couldn't really do anything about that, but I'm thinking about putting the fire right here, a little fire circle. So I'm gonna start digging, and I'm gonna try to get a video of that. So this area right here is where I'm planning to dig. Hold on. That did not work. It's good. Just throw it on here, mate. Probably it's not the best to dig right in between two trees because of the root system, but that's what I went for, so can't really back out now. Actually, I probably can back out now, so I'm gonna just not dig right there anymore. We'll just pat that down nicely. I know the smaller the shelter, the warmer it is, but you know what? Might think about placing it right there again, or placing it right here. I might have to go for right here. That was already hard enough to dig through. Let me just try to get the phone up. Yeah, that's not good. One thing I forgot to mention, while I was raking, I found a very interesting plant. Now, you can't really get this confused with anything. You can kind of already see it right there. But this is a wild onion. The only little thing that you can get it confused with is a flower bud, which they have a different taste. But these things are 100% safe to eat. I would recommend washing them off before you eat them. But you can eat them without washing them off. You just got to take off this small little skin right here at the top. You can eat the roots. You can eat the entire thing if you wanted to. This is pretty much the average size of them. It's a pretty good energy source. It will make your breath stink, but this is a good plant to look out for whenever you're out here in nature when you're hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste to see if it is an actual wild onion or if it's a flower bud. It does have the smell of a wild onion. They have a tone smell like their non-native cousin, the regular onion, regular red onion, purple onion, Vidalia onion. Yeah. Anyway, I'm eat this now. Oh, that's onion. Like I said, it's not the best tasting, but it does have a good energy source. Oh, yeah, that's onion. All right, let me go ahead and try to find another place to set the phone so I can record. As a matter of fact, I might have found it already. I honestly don't know if the camera is even pointing towards this way right here, but we'll see. Oh, cool. A little earthworm. These things are great bait for whenever you're near water, but that's a good food source. I'm not gonna test this out, but there is a small little earthworm. They barely have any nutrition, but if you're starving, you will eat almost anything. Now, I'm gonna just put it in the ground. They'll survive. Anyway, let's get digging. Oh, come on. You can't say that there's a root right here. No, there's a root. Pat down. Let's see. Right here. Ooh. Actually, might be able to get through right here. Yep. Now let's see. Let's see what's holding it down. Yep. Alright, let's get the machete out. First, let's dig around that root real quick. Alright, it's gonna dull the blade whenever I do that, but I gotta set it somewhere. Alright, well. Root. Little Mario hops. Oh, I hear roots, I see roots. What do? Keep digging. I don't care how long it takes. I need a fire pick. Let's see what's on this. Ooh, that slid. Bet. I don't even know if the camera's pointing towards the ground or not, but I can't really do nothing right now. Check because it's in between some rope. Alright, well, I found out that I can get to this root. Probably not, actually. What is that? Okay, that's a pretty big root. Never mind. Squeaky. Red. Let's see if I can cut through it now. Wait, 1, 2. Wait. 1, 2. Ooh. Uh-oh. Man, that looks like beef. Looks tasty. Doesn't smell tasty. This ain't even fun. But it's to educate. Educate. And I need to learn from this too, so it's to educate me as well. See what I can do better and see what I can improve on. Here's a question for y'all. Have y'all ever thought about going to college? I know that some of y'all are probably in college classes right now, but this is just a question that I want y'all to answer. Have y'all ever thought about going to college? Because I've been thinking about going to college instead of doing this. I might be going to college for my career in herpetology. Getting a bachelor's degree in biology and zoology. And if I do go to college, I already know the college that I'm going to go to, but I can't say the name of it because that might give away my location. And I don't want none of y'all finding me. I don't care if I know you in real life or not. I don't want nobody finding any of my secret identity. Well, not necessarily secret, because some of y'all know my name. But I don't want my identity getting fully out. My address, my IP address, my zip code. I don't want none of that. That is a hefty boot. Well, let's go ahead and find out how big I need this hole before I start. Ooh. All right, let's get that out. Look at that. Another little earthworm. Probably can't see it. A little earthworm. It will live as long as I don't step on it. Har, har, har. I don't want any of y'all to worry, because I will be posting some of my regular content shortly this weekend, hopefully, if I can, if I have the time after this. Ooh, slick. But ow. As I dig this hole, I'm starting to realize digging it right here was also a bad idea. But I've already 100% committed to it, so there's nothing else I can really do about it being a bad idea. As I dig farther, start to realize how big is this root? Like, geez. Oh no, there's just another root. Alright, well, let's get the machete again. But hit one spot. You know what? You gave me no choice. You know what? Ah! Break. Ooh. And it looks like I got about 2.5 hours of sunlight left until there we go. Now this won't harm the tree that much. It will just, actually it will do nothing. Because trees have multiple roots instead of just one. And this is one of the roots. There we go. Let's go ahead and finish twisting that. Jeez. Alright. Wow, that hurt. Yep, it's gonna take way longer than expected to dig a fire pit. It's not like this shovel is built for this. Don't tell me there's another big root. Bruh. Hopefully. Just slicing out the ground. We'll loosen up some of these roots. Also, haven't addressed that. I'm digging to make a fire, which it's actually safer than just to have an open fire, because the embers stay in a concealed spot instead of just falling out everywhere. Now, the ashes is still a bit of a concern, but having a fireplace in a hole is better than having it in just a random dome. I said that wrong. In a random circle in your yard, because the ashes can spill out into the grass, or in my case, leaves, right? And it can cause a forest fire, or it can cause your lawn to burn down. So, digging it in a hole will keep all the ashes in one contained area. That's one thing that you really have to do if you really want to have a safe fire. Now, this is also a good technique for if you want big bonfires. You just get like 7 of your friends with actual good shovels, not no rusted shovels like what I have, and y'all just dig a big, about 6 to 12 inch deep hole, about 7 feet in diameter. And yeah, y'all place all y'all stuff that y'all want for the bonfire in it, and y'all have y'all's bonfire. It's still not good to have a bonfire, but it's safer that way. Come on. I don't care if you're hesitant. You're coming out. You know what would be really sad is if this camera was not recording the entire time. I didn't check to see if the camera was recording, but I hope it is. And at the same time, I am hoping it's not, because digging this hole is taking a while, and I don't like that. But oh, this looks like meat. Just looks like meat. I don't know why. It's not this tree. It's probably that tree that has the root that looks like meat. Bruh. Get out of here. I don't want you in here, you stupid root. Alright, well, let's just knock it. Alright. I know where the roots are, so I can chop them up easier. started this YouTube channel to educate people on reptiles, amphibians, and plants. Turns out I might have to change my name to wildlife instead of just those three categories. Now, my plan is to have a good starter shelter by next weekend. I have a challenge coming up that I wanted to do, and the challenge starts and ends next weekend. I do encourage you to spend some time outdoors besides going on a walk. Go to a park or something. Go to the woods. Don't just go in your backyard. Do something for once. Spend some time in nature. This is what the challenge is just spending a couple of hours in nature for the weekend. Now, I decided to take the challenge to the next level. I'm deciding to do this with it. This challenge has inspired me, and multiple other things have inspired me to do this. It's a slow process. But I do hope to have just at least a 2-foot wall protecting me from. That's not even gonna protect me. Never mind. But yeah, I probably won't be sleeping on the ground. I could be. I need to get an onion. I might just be sleeping in the hammock. You know? I might get sick from doing it, but hey, it's my body. Onions! You can't really stop me, because you don't know where I'm at. I'm just somewhere in the woods with a machete, a shovel, a rake. I don't even know where the knife went. This hole is making a mockery out of me. But it won't stop me from making the hole, because I gotta do this to have warmth. I do need to get a tarp or something out here. I am gonna stay out here. Oh Lord. Bruh. There we go. We are getting somewhere. It's not as far as I wanted to get, but we are getting somewhere. I might move. Actually, I might make another shelter somewhere. If this one goes good. Or if this one goes terrible. If this one goes good, I'm gonna make a good shelter. If this one goes terrible, I'm gonna make another shelter. Just improved. Alright, let's go ahead and get some more of these on, boy, get out. I think it's almost deep enough. Just gotta get the rest of this dirt out. Don't gotta dig no more. Actually, I might have to dig a secondary hole. Make sure the walls are flat. This also prevents your fire from blowing out. You gotta make sure that your fire can get enough oxygen to stay lit. And that's probably what I'm gonna have to build this secondary hole for. A ventilation system. But that honestly shouldn't be too hard. All right, let's go ahead and pat this down. Yay, I'm done. Well, not really. Where's the... One root. Two root. Three root. Four root. Alright. Let's go ahead and pack it down. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try to get the secondary hole dug out. Sandy. Make sure it's... Now, if I could taste the onions again. Not really a bad, but at the same time, not really a good taste to be tasting. What? Screw it. It's gonna be a 1 by 1, right? So just dig a 1 by 1. Ta-da! It's that simple. But is it that simple? Absolutely not. This process is a pain. Digging a second hole is probably what I can use. Let's see. I don't know, a stick. I need a good stick, because I don't want to dull in the blade, and that tips and that's sharp enough. Well, it is. But this can go farther. I can make a fairly good ring shape. Keep digging. Come on. This process that I personally hate. Absolutely no sound besides my voice and the crickets. There's not even any birds chirping, which is probably a bad sign. But at the same time, it is getting dark. Alright, let's see if I can cut some of these roots out. Go ahead and start digging on this side though. A painstaking process has only just begun. Yeet. Let's get this dirt. Let's see how I barely scratched the surface. Where's that piece of wood at? Here it is. Alright. Let's keep digging. Come on. This, I might have to stop the recording right now and dig this off the recording. Alright. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll be back. Okay, so with all this dirt on my hands, I finally got it all the way through. So, let's take a look. Ta-da! All the way through. Now, sadly, I do not see the sun anymore, which means I do gotta end the video off here. I'm not planning on staying the night tonight because I have absolutely nothing with me except for my phone, a shovel, and a machete. I don't have nothing to start a fire with. I don't even have a piece of string. Now, I could start a friction fire, but I'm not about to waste 30 minutes of my life researching how to do that because I've never made one before in my life. I will have to probably learn that soon. Oh no, termites. Yeah, I will go ahead and start up the fire. Not start the fire, but I will set up the fire. Starting off with the wild onions to keep animals at bay. And then I just need dead trees and sticks. I do need some flammable material. And sadly, I do not see anything. What I was really looking for was fat lighter, which comes from pine trees. Well, dead ones. But I can also look for pine needles because leaves have a lot of smoke, and I'm not planning on smoking myself out. Sadly, there is evidently a dead possum. Yep, dead baby possum. Don't know what happened to it. Looks like it got decapitated. I don't see its face. I just see an ear. Sadly, it happens. Now, the sad part about these trees is I can't really use them for building material. I can use them for wood. So I will have to cut down some trees for building material. For anyone who does not agree with my plan, I don't care. I have to do it. There's literally no dead straight trees down here. Ooh, hold up. Ooh, fat lighter. I think I found some fat lighter. See. Oh, I see a red coloration. Yes, sir. This wood right here is usable too. Look at that. Never mind. But if I got that wood dried out and stuff, it would be usable. But for right now, there is a rock over here that I can use for a cooking stone. Alright, let's take a look at this wood. Yeah, that's fat lighter. You can tell if wood's fat lighter by a dead pine tree that has been dried out, and the wood has a red coloration to it. See that little bit of wood? That's what you're looking for. That red coloration in the wood. Now, if you're in a pine forest, it is very easy to find. Yeah, that's an even better. But if you're in a regular forest, I learned my forest last year, but I forgot them. If you ever just find a dead pine tree that's dried out, you'll possibly find fat lighter. Yeah, this is old fat lighter, but old fat lighter still does the trick. I might be able to get it better. Nope. Yep, just old fat lighter. Fat lighter is harder than actual pine wood. It's more like the core of the tree, but you can find a bunch of it. Well, not a bunch, but you can find most of it in bigger branches. Like you see this? This is a pine, not. This is from a dead pine tree's branch. This is what holds a bunch of fat lighter, right? But this also has a bad stench to it that animals don't like. It's like let's say I needed to get another sniff, but from my perspective, it's almost like gasoline smell. That's why it's so easy to burn. But since the sun is going down rapidly, I am going to have to go. And I will see y'all guys in the next video. Hopefully, the next video is tomorrow. If I don't have to do anything, I will come back tomorrow. So, I'll see y'all guys in the next video. And bye.